Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello there. I'm back with the Woodland walk journals. So making 6. I've been showing you like 1 or 2 at a time. We're at the point where obviously the covers are done, the journals are in. We've put page edges on. We've put some pockets in and some flip out pieces in. Done quite a bit of sewing in these. Got lots of flip out pieces, which I wanted to create, you know, extra journal space. So what we're going to do today is start from the beginning and hopefully get halfway. I'm hoping to decorate it in two videos, so we will see how we get on. So where is halfway? It's there. So yeah, hopefully we can get halfway. We've got some clusters what we've made, so we've got a few things to decorate. To the right of me I've got some stickers, I've got some labels and words and numbers, I've got some small fussy cuts, I've got some bases of excuse me, of empty clusters, case you know, we want a quick background. You know, obviously that's too big, but in case we wanted a quick like collage for something. So we've got lots of backgrounds. I've got some bits of material, I've got some tickets and some stamps and just some little pictures what I cut out of a colouring book. Oh, there's a little fussy cut there, I'll just put that with the fussy cuts. And I've got some music papers, some book page, and you know, a few I suppose some of my scraps to decorate with. So let's see how we go. So first we've got this side pocket here, and I was thinking, you know, one of the tall clusters would go on there lovely. I'd probably put maybe a bit of book page around it. I mean, I couldn't go too wide because we've got the thumb hole, but we could definitely go a bit higher. So I think that's where we'll start, and it'll be a gentle start, won't it? Let's have a, I don't want one with another animal in. I think I made just 6 of these. That's an animal, that's an animal. It's the blueberry. I think that first one goes. Oh, and the other one's a deer. So I'm going to pop those to one side because I think I'll use those for the start of each one, because I just think they cover that space very nice. So we'll do that. Feeling like probably I don't know. I've not been very well all week. I've been in bed near enough. Well, I've been upstairs about five days. I'm just going to take this edge off. I've had some kind of flu cold, which knocked me off my feet. So it's starting to feel, well, I felt a bit more human yesterday. So I thought, you know, I've not got the energy to, you know, do house type things. I mean, I've had a quick tidy round and stuff, but I thought, you know, I am only sitting in here, so we'll see how we go. That might be too big for the space, but we'll see. Oh no, that fits it perfect, look. hope you can't hear the dog too much. He's driving me crazy. As I've been too unwell to take him out, so obviously, you know, it's bored and frustrated and barking at everything and everyone. Okay. So if I stick that down, I should have filled my glue up before I started, because I know the clal is running very low, which just takes ages for it to come down. I think it's all glued up, so I'm going to pause and get it filled. Okay, I just cannot open it. I'll have to wait till I'm a bit better. I've not got the strength. Obviously the glue's got into the grooves, and yeah, I just haven't got the strength to open it. So I've just turned it upside down. So we'll use what we've got, but in the meantime just use this one, which is fine. It's just obviously it's got the really small tip, and it takes forever to, well, not forever, but it takes a lot longer than a bit more of a runny glue. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's pop that down. Yep. So I hope everybody else is doing okay. I don't know if everybody's coming down with this flu type thing. Everybody in my house has had it. I'll say me and my daughter have both been ill this week. She's not been to college all week. Yeah, we've both been shuffling about, and whoever's felt the better of the two has, you know, come down to fetch drinks and lemsips and all the rest of it. So I've watched so many films and full series as I have not been very well, which I don't normally watch a lot of telly. Okay, let's use the plastic sheeting just so we're not sticking together. I know it's a bit of a blur on the screen, but hopefully you won't see too much of it. Excuse me. So for me, that's fine. I mean, obviously I could put a little label there or something. I think, you know, I'll go through decorating the big bits, fill the pockets, see what thickness we're at, and then, you know, add, you know, words and bits and bobs. Otherwise, you know, run the risk of it being far too thick for its cover. So that's the first page. Obviously we've got that pretty lace on there. Definitely want something on this page, and we've got this pocket here, so would like something on here, or both. So do I want to use, I mean, that doesn't fit the space. Just wondering if I want to use that as a kind of background. I'm not loving that. Or do we just want to rip some like music paper? They're too boxy. I was wondering about those little pictures and putting those, you know, on there. I'll just pop that there. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything in here. They're just not really the right shape or size. Yeah. I mean, obviously I can tear it down, but no, I'm not feeling it. Maybe what about stenciling or stamping the back so there's just something on the back, and then having something decorate this bit? That's probably better. Quite liking that. Let's just turn that down a little bit, because then we can still see this, which is obviously very interesting. Yeah, I like that. Okay, good way to use clusters. Now, I'm not inking everything. I know I've not inked a lot so far, but I like to ink a few things. It just, you know, creates a bit of contrast. That's probably upside down. I don't think it particularly matters. Right, I'm going to pop that there, and then, yeah, I think I'll stencil the back. But I think I'm going to pick something to put on here first to see, because I could, you know, stencil in green. I've got pink, and then obviously I've got vintage photo, and I think I've got vintage photo, and what's the other one? Oh, I don't know, the pinky brown one. So I think until I've put the image on, I don't know what colour I want to go, because obviously my my brain isn't working fabulously. Right, let's grab the images. I just picked you know, the small images. I'm liking that bird. Let's just stay there. Yeah, I'm liking the bird. So, you know, if what you pick up first looks nice, don't bother, you know, looking for other things. Now I'm thinking this part looks quite plain, so I'm wondering if to, you know, continue that. That's possibly a little bit too dark. That's I've just got, you know, some label-y type things. Some are Tim Holtz things, and some are digital things. I'm liking that. It goes with the colour, and it just fills that space a little bit more. Possibly. So I might do that in a green, because I think it's needing a little bit of green. Let's I'm just going to trim around this, because I've not cut it wonderful. Not like I'm going to cut it wonderful now, but I shall get the white bits off. Let's ink around here. I'm going to pause in a minute, and I'm going to pop him upstairs, because it's Sunday here, and I think both my neighbours have got family there, so there's probably people coming in and out, and then somebody will be standing on the road, you know, having a chat to a neighbour, and you know, they'll probably both have dogs, and it sends him crazy. Even though I've got my blinds shut, I'm not going to ink that, but I'm going to ink this. But yeah, I have my blinds shut in the living room, so at all times, so he doesn't notice these things, but he can sense them. He just senses them. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I might want a bit of that. I need to go in my drawers and see if I've got any more. Oh, I mean, I've got plenty, but obviously I'm doing 6 journals. I'm just put a bit of this netting under there. You know, I know you don't see it loads, but I think it does add to it, and it does add some colour. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think it needs to be a bit more chunked up, so let's just put some glue here. If I put it around the middle, okay, then I'm going to put the Fabri-Tac on the picture. And then I think on this page I'll just put like a postage stamp or a little sticker. Probably use green again. So we've got the green in the back, and that's green. There we go. I like that. Okay. Let's just pop some lids on. Right, so I'm going to grab a stencil. Could do with just doing it very lightly, because I think that green's quite dark one I've got. It's Rustic Wilderness. So what I want to do is put that probably over there-ish. As I'm doing it, I'll just move it while I'm getting a stencil. That would probably be nice, the leaf one. And maybe. No, I won't catch that, but I might catch what's behind it. So let's put that there. Okay, it doesn't matter too much if I did catch it. So I just want to be I feel like that's upside down, but it's not. Yeah, I just want to do it quite light. Which, you know, when you're stenciling, it's a bit hard because you think, oh, can't even see it, and then you take it off and you're like, oh yeah. But it's just so it's just, I mean, it's a nice creamy colour, but that's it. It's just it's give it a bit of something, hasn't it? Okay, let's pop that there. Put that back there. I'm not a total neat freak. It's just because I've not got a lot of room that I do have to put things back, otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. I think that might need like something up here just to tie it in. I think that's the wrong colourway. I've got a little postage. Yeah, quite like that. Let's pop that in. Just going to ink those edges. These Tim Holtz things are very white on the edges, and when they're just tiny things, I don't know, it seems more noticeable. I'm just going to pop that in there. That's it. Let's put a bit of glue on his tail, stick him back down. Right, I still, I think, want something up there. I'm just looking for my dot there. Oh, my eyes have been not very good while I've not been very well. Yeah, I just keep adding to this, don't I? Let's just pop a bit of ink around there. It's not actually what I was grabbing for, but oh yeah, I like that. Lovely. down there. Do I want it straight? Yeah, I do like most things straight. That's it. Lovely. Quite happy with that. So let's have a look what we can have over here. I think I'll go to the top, and then maybe we won't want anything thereafter. So I've got some, like, I don't think I've got any real postage stamps, but shall we go double bird? That might be nice. Got a butterfly. I mean, that might look different once it's been inked around. These are just stickers. No. I think I'm liking the bird, to be honest. I'm liking the colour of it as well. I mean, we've got another. No, I'm still liking the original. Should I just go with the original? I think for me, I'm best going, if it looks right the first time, just go for it. Because then you just totally keep comparing everything with it. And then it all gets quite, you know, oh, is that a bit better than that one? And so, yeah, I do tend to go with, I'm going to move that now, I think that'll be fine. Right, let's try and get it something like straight. So we'll pop that there. Do I want something up there? I think it would have to be a labelly type thing. I wouldn't want another word. I hope you can hear me. I'm just a little bit away from the camera. I'm just over. No, I don't want specimen. I might just leave it at that. Nothing's calling out to me. Ooh, hold on. No, I'm gonna leave it as it is. Like I say, it can always add more to it. So yeah, very pinky start, and then we go quite green, which is, you know, very much the kit colours. Now I'm gonna leave, as much as I want to decorate it, I just feel like you need to leave some space for, you know, whoever's going to own the journal. And I just think that's a really nice page to do a collage on. But then I so want to do one myself. Oh, let's have a think about it. Okay, I really do want to decorate it. So that was the first cluster that I pulled out, which I like because I'm liking the height of it, but I'm liking that you can still see around it. And then I'll just put that cluster over the top, what we made the other day, and I do quite like that. First I put this one on there, which I really like, but then I was thinking, have I got something with that colour? And I thought that fox looked very, very nice. That's as far as I got. Again, that's got those kind of colours. Oh, that's very nice. I think that's nicer than the fox. We've got the tree there. I mean, we could continue it over. I mean, I like that, but not as much as that one. We've got the, oh, look at the lovely deer. But I think that fills the space a little bit better. Got another fox one here. No, I think I'm going to go with that one. So I'm going to ink just around this one, just to give it a bit more age, like so. Hopefully my collal has dropped down to the bottom. Let's get this on. That's it. Perhaps need to totally empty it and soak it in some, I don't know, warm water. Maybe it'll loosen the glue what's in these grooves. I've never been able to open that since I first filled it, so I have to open the top one and just take the spout off and fill it through there. But yeah, hopefully some warm water would loosen it off a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get half the book done, am I? So it might be more than 2 videos, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, definitely worth having these neutral clusters or bases. I mean, obviously these I'm using as like a collage base. These I'm using as, you know, for clusters. But then, you know, both together has created something bigger. So do I want to add something to it? Thinking that specimen thing might be too big. Do I want a word? I don't want floral, that's for sure. Yeah. Do I want journey? I don't think colour-wise it really goes, does it? Let's just put a bit of ink on, see if that changes it a little bit. No, I'm not feeling it. I wonder if like a number would. No. Okay, I've just found that little label. That's a Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Thought that went lovely. So that's that one done. I'm not putting anything on that page. Then we've got this little envelope, which I think once you've got something at the back there, that's obviously going to add something to it. But I just pulled out some butterflies. I thought maybe just put in a butterfly on it. So have a look. It's probably, oh, I mean there is some butterflies on there, but yeah, quite like that. Might take the bottom bits off. I don't know what they're called. I mean, obviously it's part of the wings. I think it definitely needs some yellow, but I think, yeah. No, I didn't think I'd like that one. Very surprised. I thought that would be too yellow on there, but I don't think it is. Again, I'm just going to give it a bit of ink, mainly because I'm not the greatest at cutting butterflies out, so that bit of ink just hides imperfections of the cutting. I'm going to put some ink at the back because some of it will come over the edge. So how do I want it? think I like that. Okay. So if I just glue it from there, hopefully that will be okay. Yep, quite happy with that. And then, you know, you've not got your really white underneath. So that's that. You know, we could definitely have a word on there if we so wanted. I don't think I've got one that says butterfly. I mean, I probably have somewhere, but oh, what's this say? Sunshine mixed with wild flowers. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? This is from the kit. Okay. Do I? Ooh, I quite like it there. Yeah, I do like it there. Let's pop some glue under there. So on the right, we've got that flap. I don't know if to just put a little bit of lace down there. So we'll have a look what that looks like. That's that. Lovely. It's quite thick, isn't it, the flap? Because it can be used as a tuck. Don't love it. Or we could do I don't know, like a little cluster thing, but that might make it too thick. I'm wondering. I like the idea of it, but I think it looks nice on that side. And it would cover over where I caught the paper. But I'm not feeling it on the other side. What else have we got? Yeah, I think I've cut into that too much. I've not got a lot of, you know, just, oh, that's nice. Like strippy bits. I like that. Ooh, let's do that. So, need to cut it straight at the top first. Right. Okay, let's get the length. Don't cut my page. Let's see. Probably looks really awkward. It felt awkward. Okay. So if we stick that there, like so, probably. I mean, it's weird how I want to cover the sewing up, but I wanted the sewing, you know, but I want to try and get it on the end with it going over the other side. have to pick that glue up before it splits all over. Let me just rub that to get rid of that excess glue. I can't tell if that's straight or not. I think it's straightish. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. Let's cut that off. And that off. Do I want any, like, do I want another little butterfly or something? Oh, there's blue over. Oh, that blue gets totally lost. What about the one I was originally going for? No, I think it needs to be a round butterfly. Let's just get them in my hand. Yeah, that's a bit brighter. Not loving it. No. Alright, let's grab another handful. Oh, that dragon. It's too big. I like that on there if I'm just looking at that page, but then when I look over there, I'm not. No. Don't like the shape of that. I don't know why I keep them, you know, when I think, well, I just don't like the shape of that. It's like, am I ever gonna use it? Maybe it's just today that I don't like the shape of it. I'm not feeling it, but I do really want a butterfly now I've said it. I'm going to cut the tail bit off there. Oh, hold on. I think I just want something a bit more, well, I mean, colour-wise, they're about the same. Yeah, I think I need something a bit more pastel-y. These are all quite, well, they're either too light or too dark. I'm nearly running out of butterflies. I mean, I've got more somewhere, but, you know, this is just what I grabbed out. Yeah. And I think that goes more than those. I'm liking the brown sort on there, but like I say, when I look over to there, and I do like that, you know, kind of, nah, I like that one. Right, let's go with it. Gosh. So yes, when you do find the thing first, always go for it, because then, you know, you do have moments where you have to try every single thing until you're happy. So go with the, take the win. Take the win when you've got it. Now, I don't know if I want something else underneath this, or if we just put in the butterfly down. Let's have a look. I think I want it that way. Oh, I think I might pause and drink my coffee and have a think. I'm wondering if just something circly, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that it needs anything. let's just stick it down, and then I'll pause and have my coffee, and it'll give that lace a bit of time to dry off. Do I want it? No, I do want it middle, even though it does make it you know, not far away from there. Okay, I'm back. I've drunk my coffee, lace has dried a bit, I've just stuck that bit down. Silly me, it doesn't go on that one, otherwise that wouldn't come out. So we're gonna have to cover that. So that's that page. I'm wondering about something like that, and then perhaps just put in a word across the top. Don't know if I want to make that a bit bigger or not. I don't think I do. Let's just pop a word or a little saying. Oh, I've got one that says something butterflies. Follow the butterflies. Colour-wise, I'm not loving it though. I wonder if there's a picture. Oh no, because I wanted one with butterflies on, didn't I? Otherwise, the follow the butterflies doesn't make sense. Let's ink around it. Yep. Like so. Okay. Let's ink around this bit. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get half done. We're already at 40 minutes. I think I'll go to an hour and then do an hour tomorrow, and then we'll see where we're at. Yeah, I'm liking that, but I just feel like it's you know, it's up there, isn't it? It's not kind of with this. It just looks like something sticking up there. You know, I much prefer that. So I wonder about let's pop in. No, I'm not liking that. Oh, there was a bit of that other lace left, wasn't there? I don't think that is it. No, I'm not liking that. Right, what can I put up there? I'm definitely going with this. I mean, I don't, you know, if I put paper all the way up there, I'm literally covering the whole paper, which I obviously don't want to do. So let's just stick this down, and then, I mean, it's a funny place. If it was on that side, I would just put a tab there, but putting a tab there isn't going to pull these out. It's just in the wrong place. Right, we'll go like that, and then kind of want that like that. The ink around there, because my cutting out leaves something to be desired. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, this was from a colouring book, so you could follow the colours of, I think you got the picture on one side coloured in, and then a plain one on the other side, and this was like from the index of it. Got a hair. And then we'll go there. Yeah, I'm liking that. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do this video. I thought my head would be too fuzzy. I think it might help me feel a little bit better, to be honest. It will make me feel like I've done something. Say when you're really poorly and can't do anything, it makes you feel even rubbisher, doesn't it? Yeah. Come on. Ooh. Where's those? What about putting them at the top and the bottom? Or just the top? Let's have a look. I'll cut 2 off. That's it. I must keep this wound round. It took me ages to pull it all out of my seam binding. It had all got trapped in it, so it might clip. Right. So if I pop that there, don't it upside down. Oh, I like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I've stuck the trim on the top and the bottom. I've put this little tab there so you can fold it out. Loving that. And then I've just put a little faux stamp there, little sticker stamp. And then I've put some of the leaf trim down this one, which I didn't really want it covering. Got a bit late, it stuck down the thread, but yeah, I think that finishes that off very nicely. So that's that page done. I thought I'd just pause while I just glued everything in place, seeing as time has ticked on. So next page, I'm wondering, I'm liking the dark green with it. I think it's giving it a bit of a pop. So I'm going to pop that there. Again, I think I'll just pause when I glue it. I think it needs a little, I do want it more in the middle. Let's have a look. Maybe I just want a little fussy cut. What have we got on there? An owl. That's going to be too big. That one, not this one. Yeah, colour-wise, it's going. So if we do that on that side, and then I think I'll leave that plain because you can fill it with writing. So we'll do that. Then that's fine. Perhaps wants a word or something, but want to leave that plain because I want that for writing. But this, it's going to want something somewhere just to, but it needs to be under cover, because when it's, you know, in this like this, that looks fine. So yeah, it could do with something down there. So I'm wondering again, I mean, I don't want to be boring, but I did think the leaves weren't really nice over there. I feel that the white page needs something. Let's, yeah. I think with that I would cover the stitches because it brings it too far over. So I could go like that, or I could go like, I'm liking it on there. I wonder, shall we stencil this with the green again, maybe it will just get rid of the whiteness. I'm not a great fan of, you know, bright white with, you know, the aged look. So that's yeah, that's quite dark, but it won't be too dark to write on. I can't see where I've been on, where I haven't. Oh, nice. About that. Yeah, I think there just wants a little. Yeah, I think that's made a difference. So I think I'm going to stick those down, and then we'll make a decision about where to put the leaves. Okay, I've stuck those down. Just put a little sticker there. I thought after that it didn't really need the leaves down there, and obviously there's still room for you know, lots of writing, and then if somebody, you know, wanted to decorate it further. Do I want something on this front? Ooh, I'm quite liking that. Oh, that looks nice. I've not thought about that. I wonder if I just want to bring. In trouble is they're white, aren't they? Over the other side. I don't think I want an actual tab there. I think that'd look. No, I'm quite liking that. Maybe it's a little bit too big. Oh, that bit of glue is driving me crazy on my top of my finger. No, that doesn't really add. To it. Or do I want to just put a few more? Oh yeah, I like that. Let's cut that down. Let's say, in fact, I have actually got some lace with some. I mean, that's two different pieces of lace. I think into that. Let's just cut it off. No, I'm not feeling that. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm just gonna run a bit of a line over here, and hopefully that will have caught it all. Okay, yeah, I like it. Let's have a look what's on the next page. So we've got a totally blank page, and then we've this, which I will keep this blank. That's got a little tuck, so we've got extra writing space. Might put a little bit of something down there. I feel like I want a bit of a collage there, so let's have a look at these clusters. It's a little bit too big. Obviously I could tear it down. Too square for that. It's a bit blendy, isn't it? I'm liking that bit of brown in it, but I think it needs a little bit more length. I've just got a couple more. Now I'm liking that. It's just yeah, I like that. Okay. So we'll want an image on there. Got some. It's just a sticker what I've inked, not inked, sorry, coffee stained with the lace, you know, the plastic lace, so it's give it a nice imprint. So I'm liking that. We could definitely put a tab on this because it flicks over. I'm really liking just the plain green ones. So if that was there, yeah, I'm liking that. So we would want an image. Let's have a look what we've got. I've only got the smaller ones out. I might have to pull the bigger ones out. I mean, that's too small, but I really like the colours of that. See if I've no. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've got a tall rabbit here. Ooh, I'm liking that. Let's just give this some ink around it. I think this is going to be the last page that I do today. Because we're nearly at an hour. I will glue it down off screen. So yeah, I think I will do that. That will go there. I will just have something on here, which might just go something like that, just to bring that colour over. That's middle. What do I think to that? Or middle top? No, I'm not fancying top. Yeah, I quite like that. And then over here, perhaps just something down there. I should have got some bigger stickers on. I've just got these because I just wanted to get them used up on. Little Christmas tree there. I think they're all about the same size. Let's just pop that one there. Oh, which way did it peel? Honestly, I've just done one. That's it. Be careful, because the other one did tear in half. So I had to mend it. Okay, little green butterfly there. I don't know what that will look like. No. I think it could just do with a little tiny labelly thing there. So I'm going to pop that down, and I'm going to say goodbye. I will stick these down off screen, and then it'll have time to dry. Yeah, and obviously you'll see the tab over there as well, so that'll bring some colour over. We're going to pop that kind of like in middle. I think I'll wait until that's actually stuck down, so we are kind of here. So how far away are we from the middle? Yeah, still, yeah, probably be three videos of decorating. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. I've really enjoyed being down here and making them pretty. Okay, until tomorrow, I'll see you soon. Bye.